Loading snacks.
What it do, snackers, snackettes, and snack X's? It's your boy Gage. We're at Otakon 2022, and we are fortunate to be sitting in the room with G.L.A.M.S. Very happy to have you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cute. You guys go to a lot of conventions?
Yes.
Yeah. Is this deep? You guys, I'm gonna assume you're anime fans?
皆さんはアニメファンですか？
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
一番好きな
Gundam.
Gundam?
Yeah.
He's a big Gundam fan. He's a big Gundam fan.
I like it.
Gundam. That's awesome. So look, it's cool that you guys are debuting here at Otakon for the first time as a group here in the U.S. Because have you performed at conventions before, or do you just like to go to conventions?
今回オタコンでの、オタコンデビューですね、アメリカで始めたんですかね。で、コンベンションでの演奏とかっていうのはよくされるんですか？
アメリカ以外、
アメリカでもアメリカ以外でも、はい、
アメリカ以外、ヨーロッパで、もう何回やったかわかんないぐらいやってます。
So we perform numerous times in Europe
Okay.
in the conventions.
Is performing at conventions different from performing at a regular music show?
Completely different.
Completely different.
で、まあ、コンベンションは、まあ、そうだな、まあ、俺らを知らない人たちがほとんどなので、なんかその人たちをどうやって、グラムスの音楽に乗せられるかをいつも考えながらやってます。
So what's different at the convention is that a lot of people don't know us. So we always have to think about how we could introduce them to the G.L.A.M.S music to get them interested in us.
Right.
First step is stand up. Stand up.
You know, get them up and get them excited, right? So then, how would you describe your music to someone who hasn't ever heard you before?
G.L.A.M.Sの音楽を聞いたことがない人にどういう音楽だというふうに説明しますか？
とても難しい。
That's a difficult question.
なぜなら、グラムさんはいろんなタイプの曲がありすぎて、一つのジャンルに言えないんだけど、最近決めたことがあります。それはドラマティック。
違う、シネマティックを歌う。
シネマティックを歌う。
It's actually a very difficult question because we play music in numerous different types in multiple genres. We really hadn't been in a specific genre, but we recently decided that we're going to go after cinematic alternative rock.
I like that because your sound is really eclectic. It's a lot of different kinds of things combined together, I find. Do you have a preference in genre that you like to play?
音楽聴いててやっぱりその独特な音だなと思うんですけれども、それはいろんなものを組み合わせてるからかと思うんですけれども、どんなスタイルの音楽が一番好きとかっていうのがあるんでしょうか
My root is Nickelback.
Linkin Park?
Linkin Park?
Yeah.
You like Linkin Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I like
his
Linkin
roots.
Park. That's yeah. Is that like one of your favorites?
And Japanese rock band Lunacy.
There's a Japanese rock band called Lunacy that I also really like.
Okay.
私は、最初の音楽の始めたきっかけはマリリン・マンソンのKORN、Slipknot大好きで、今は最近はよく聞くのは Bring Me Horizon が、誰だろう
何の話してるかね。
な、
音楽よりなんか、
Nickelback とか。
ああ、そうね。イメージの話をしてる。
So the first influence I would say is Marilyn Manson.
Okay.
KORN?
KORN.
Ah.
KORN.
KORN?
KORN.
Slipknot.
Slipknot. Okay. Drowning Pool. Drowning Pool.
ドラムプールとかですか？そこまで。
ああ、そうじゃないか
Bodies, right?
Bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And more recently, Bring Horizon
Oh, yeah.
and Nickelback.
Nickelback, okay. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Nickelback's old school.
Yeah.
That's classic. I like that, yeah. You guys play multiple instruments, right?
楽器はいくつかのタイプの演奏されるんですよね。
まあメインはギターですけど、
ギター？
作曲をしてる、作曲とアレンジをしてるんで、ドラムとベースは on the PC。
Keyboard?
On the PC. Yeah, so mainly guitar, but I do compose and arrange. So that I do drums and bass
Okay.
on PC.
Okay. So like a drum pad.
In my brain, super clear.
Yeah, and then like MPC,
Yeah.
MPC 2000 MPC pad. That's awesome. Do you prefer like the sound of a particular instrument over another? Like I'm usually drawn really heavily to bass or to drums. Are there instruments that you find that are favorites, even ones that you don't play?
なんかその楽器の音で特に自分で気に入ってるものがあるんで、例えば私はベースとかドラムの音っていうのは特に気に入ってるんですけど。
なるほどね。そうですね。まあ一緒でドラムとベースがかっこよくないと全てがかっこよくならないんで、ベーシックなところのそのリズムとベースとドラムはすごく僕も好きです。
I personally like drum and bass too, and I think those are pretty critical too, because unless you have the solid drum and bass, the music just doesn't sound cool.
Yeah.
個人的には曲ごとに全部違うスネアの音にしたくて、そこにこだわって。
So personally, I want to make the snare sound differently in every music, and that's my sticking point.
Do you prefer to put like a certain effect on the snare, like an additional reverb or something like that on snare, or is it you just want it to sound different in everything you do?
なんかそれはなんかそれ違う演奏の技術スタイルを使ったりとかっていうこと、それともなんかそうでもなくただ単に違えばっていう
もうドスネアそのものの音とチューニングも変えて、例えばこの曲はニッケルバックのスネアの音がいいとか、この曲はスリップのこの上位のこのドラムのスネアの音がしたいとか、そういう感じで変えてます。
So I changed the sound of the snare itself. So for some of them, I make it so that it sounds like Nickelback snare.
Yeah.
For some of those, maybe
So a little bit looser, a little bit tighter, depending on for underneath this. Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. So now you also paint, right? You do some other artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you prefer music versus doing some other type of art? Do you prefer the performing art versus doing something like painting?
絵を描いたりとかもされるって話聞いてるんですけど、まあ芸術として捉えた時にそれがその中で音楽が一番好きってことです。それとも他のものもいろいろ好き、まあ同列で好きというような感じでしょうか。
まあ音楽で生きてきたので、まあ、やっぱり中心には音楽があって、絵を始めたのは音楽って曲の長さだったりテンポだったりある程度決まってるんですけど、これぐらいの基本1曲4分とか5分とか。でも絵の場合は真っ白のキャンバスにどんなものでも自由に描けるっていうことで挑戦したらいいなと思って始めました。
So obviously I do music, so that's at the core. But music, by its nature, there's usually some limitation, like the length be 4 to 5 minutes or the tempo. Whereas painting, if I have a blank canvas in front of me, I have the complete freedom of what I do with it. So that's drawn me to do it.
Gotcha. Is painting a good escape for you? Yeah, it's a good way to get away from other things. What other, a lot of times people use their art form, whether it's music or painting or something like that, as a way to kind of get away from the things that bother them or maybe a problem for them. Do you use that same thing for escapism, or is there something else that you like to do, to help your own mental health?
それによっては全く違うもの、例えば今回のその絵を描くということに当たるようなのっていうのはエスケープ、その日常から逃避に当たる部分あったかと思うんですけど、それはそういう感じでしょうか、それと違う感じでしょうか。
逃避ではなくて、音楽では表せない自分の心の鏡みたいな。
Not really escapism. It's really more that it's another way to express myself. In this particular, expressing myself in ways that I can't through music.
Awesome. That's a great answer. So last question. Okay. Seeing as how this is an anime convention, have you seen any good cosplay? Do you guys cosplay? Do you want to cosplay? What would you do?
最後の質問ですけれども、アニメのコンビニに来ていらっしゃるので、ここで、いいコスプレ、気になるコスプレを何かご覧になりましたか？コスプレをされたりとかしたいなと思ったりとかしたことあります。それはどんなコスプレをしたいですか？
コスプレしたいと思ったことないな。
Haven't really thought about doing cosplay.
Because 変身してる僕は何かにならなくても変身できるんで何かにコスプレしたいと思ったことは今のところはないです。
I've never really thought about cosplaying because with what I do, I can become somebody else, like natural, more naturally. So I don't need to do cosplay to become something else.
Sure.
俺はジョジョの大好きで、ジョジョのコスプレがいると、ジョジョって
そうだね。
ジョジョってなります。みんないろいろコスプレしてて、コンベンションは面白い。
So personally, I love JoJo, and I've seen a lot of JoJo cosplay. And anytime I see Joni or Jotaro from JoJo, I get really excited.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of cosplay, and it's quite interesting to watch them all.
Awesome. Thank you very much
for
your time. I appreciate it. How do I say it?
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがとう。
どうもありがとう。Go ahead. Listen, show me how to do it. What do I do? How do I say goodbye? What's the right way to do it?
ありがとうございました。
One more time.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
ございました。
ございました。Close?
Yes,
yes.
So? I tried. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.